Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Reagan and this is my channel, February Reads, and today I'm going to be doing my February TBR. Yeah. It has been quite a while since I last made a video. Last weekend I was just like not feeling it. I was so exhausted, so I was like, okay, just chill, take the weekend for yourself and jump back next week. So of course here I am. My life has been so crazy. You guys know I'm student teaching, planning a wedding, YouTube, trying to keep up with everything. So it has definitely been crazy, but I'm starting to like get the hang of things and adjust to the new schedule and routine. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this video. I'm so excited. These are my favorite videos to make. Every month I do a spin wheel TBR. I've done it since my first TBR video on my channel. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I just love the randomness of it and how I don't even know my TBR until I film this video. So it's super fun and exciting. So let's go ahead and get started because let's just do it. So per usual, my list has changed again just because every month I have different things in mind that I would like to read. So I kind of adjust my list to match the books that I would like to read that month. So this is the list that we have. We have a book on my shelf, an audiobook, finish a book I started, a new to me author, fantasy or paranormal, romance on my shelf, KU book, which is Kindle Unlimited book, a book with blue on the cover, and anything but romance. So I can read like just a fiction, a thriller, a fantasy, anything I want to read, just anything but like specifically a romance. So that is my list. That is what I have here on my spin wheel, and I'm going to choose 4 of these books because that will be like my set TBR, and then I'll kind of like mood read around that. So anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it and see what the first book I get is. Okay, this is a good one. This is one that really contributes to my goal of 2021 to read more books that I have on my bookshelf. So that was read a romance book that is on my shelf. So let me turn around, give my shelf a look, and I'll let you guys know. Okay, so I hate doing this, but I feel like it's really the only way I can do this because I'm such a mood reader. But I picked 2 books that I think I could read for this prompt, and I'll just pick when I get to reading because I don't know like which one I'll be in the mood for. And sometimes I end up reading both, but I will definitely be reading one of these this month. And so the first one that I have is It Ain't Me, Babe by Tilly Cole. Actually, one of my followers bought this book for me off of my Amazon wish list. And here's her beautiful little note. She said, "Hope you will enjoy this book as much as I did," from LaDonna. So thank you so much, LaDonna. I am really excited to read this book. I've heard so many good things about it, and if you guys know me, you know that the Fallen Men series by Gianna Darling is like one of my favorite series of all time, and it is a motorcycle club romance series, and that is what this is. So I'm very excited. And I haven't read, actually I don't think I've read any other motorcycle. Oh no, I have. But no one's ever done it like Gianna Darling, and so I'm really excited to see how Tilly Cole does it and if I'm gonna enjoy this motorcycle club world as much as I do Gianna's books. So anyways, I'm really excited about this one. It is the first in a series though, so hopefully I don't get way too attached because then I'm just gonna have to binge like the entire series. But this is my first option for that prompt. The other option that I have is Vicious by LJ Shen. I read like half of this book a long time ago on Kindle, and then I just like stopped for some reason, but I was like kind of enjoying it, so I need to go back and reread it. And one of my really good friends here on BookTube sent this to me. It is Nitty from Nitty Ready Reads. She sent me this book, and her note is still in here somewhere. She is so precious. Here's her note. I'll read it to you guys. She said, "Reagan, happy holidays and congrats on the engagement. All I do now is wait for for my invitation, so please send them soon. JK, I DNF this book because I'm trash, but everyone loves it, so I hope you do. Love, Nids." So thank you, Nitty. You are one of my favorite people on this platform, and I enjoy your videos and enjoy talking to you so much. So thank you for sending me this, and I'm really excited. I literally did not explain either of these books to you guys. So very quickly, obviously this is a motorcycle club, but there's more to it than that. So this is about a girl named Salome. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And the boy's name is River, but he goes by Styx. And he is a part of this motorcycle club, and Salome is a part of a like cult, and they meet each other against this like fence, and he's like, "I'm gonna save you." So he like rescues her from this cult or something. And anyways, that's all I really know about this, but it sounds so good. So there's the description for that one. And then It's okay, the book's okay. So then Vicious is about a guy named Vicious and a girl named Amelia, and I am pretty sure this is just like a bully romance, like he's like really mean to her, but I'm pretty sure she's like the daughter of like his maids, like the people that clean his house. She's like the daughter of them, and I literally remember nothing about this when I read like half the book. But anyways, she just lives in his house with him, I believe. I'm not even totally sure, but he like bullies her, and it's just that kind of romance. So anyways, this one sounds so good, and I'm really excited to get to it potentially. So those two books are my options for a romance book on my shelf. Okay, let's start with the next prompt. Oh, I really didn't want those, but that's okay. I need to do it. So I just got fantasy or paranormal, and of course I'm gonna have two other options for this, and you've already seen them in previous TBR videos, so don't hate me. Okay, so I have two options again for this one. They'll be super quick to explain though. For a potential fantasy, I might pick up Six of Crows. I really would like to pick this up before April so that I can watch Shadow and Bone. I don't care to read Shadow and Bone, but I do want to read Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. I have no idea what this book is about. I think it's about six friends. They like start up this like heist where they go and like loot from people. I'm pretty sure, I could be totally off base, but I think that's what this is about. I've heard amazing things. I really want to read it. One of my best friends, Kara, really wants me to read this, and everyone else in the world. So there's that. And then the other option is a paranormal romance from Blood and Ash. Need I say more? Why have I not read this yet? I don't know the answer to those questions. This book is by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Love her. She's a queen. This book is about a vampire. I don't know. I started it and got 167 pages into it, and I was like, where are the vampires at, bro? Like, where are they at? I don't know. I thought it was about vampires. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Who's a vampire? I don't know. Not the main characters. Anyways, weird. But this is about a girl named Poppy who's like the maiden. She's like the chosen one of the society to like ascend to this like position. I don't know, it's weird. And then Hawk, who is like her bodyguard or something. So it's their romance, but I'm pretty sure it's paranormal. So that's all I really know about it. And yeah, so those are my two options for that. I promise the next two prompts I pick, I will not have options for those. These were like the only two that I was like, okay, I will potentially have multiple different choices for that. Okay, on to the third prompt. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. All right, so for this prompt, a new to me author, I think I'm going to read, oh my goodness, I think I'm gonna read A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair, I think is the author's name. I have this book on Hoopla, which is a audiobook app where you can listen to books through your library. So I'm going to listen to this book on audio. I was supposed to buddy read it with Naima, Mare, MG, and M from Bookish Potatoes, but Mare, Naima, and M already read it in like one day. So I was like, okay, great. So I guess just me and MG are gonna buddy read it. So anyways, I'm gonna listen to this book on audio, and I've never read anything by this author, so I'm very excited to see how it is, but I'm pretty sure Mare and Naima loved it. I don't think Emma's actually done with it yet, but they loved it so much. So I think, I didn't read all the text because I did not want to be spoiled, but I'm pretty sure they really loved it considering they listened to it in one sitting. So there's that. That is going to be my choice. This is a Persephone and Hades retelling. I guess it's not a retelling, but it's like a story about Persephone, and she has to go into like the underworld and like produce life, I think, in the underworld, and that's like a bet she makes with Hades, and if she doesn't, she has to like stay down there with him forever. I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. I have no idea though. I'm really bad with these summaries, but I kind of like to go into books pretty blind. So yeah, that's like kind of all I know. That might be it, that might not be it, but I've heard it's a really good, it's spicy, it's enjoyable, it's fun. So I'm really excited about that one. Okay, on to my last prompt. I don't even want to look. I want to be surprised. Is it bad? Is it bad? No, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, there's a bunch of different things I could read for this, so let me look at my bookshelf and pick out something that I know I'm gonna be in the mood to actually read that's not romance. Okay, so for this prompt, anything but a romance, I'm going to read Beartown by Frederick Bachman. Mare is probably screaming in her room right now. This book is one of her favorite books of all time. I think it might be her favorite book of all time. I don't really remember if she switched it out for Anxious People or not, but Frederick Bachman is one of her top 3 favorite authors, and I really love him too. I read Anxious People for the first time this year, or last year in 2020, and loved his writing style, loved that book, so I figured I would love this one as well. This is about a small town who loves everything hockey, and I believe it's like the local high school. They have like a hockey team, and everyone pours like their money into it, and it brings a lot of money to the town. And anyways, something happens really horrific, and it has to do with the hockey team, and people just have to figure out like where their morals lie, and that's all I can say without giving away a spoiler. I don't think that it says in the back like the thing that happens, but I have been told what happens that like makes the town freak out. But I don't want to tell you if this like sounds like something you'd be into, because to me, like, I wish I didn't know that going into it, like what it was that like is the catalyst for like what happens with the rest of the story. But anyways, it is really intense, and please make sure to check out trigger warnings before going into this if you do want to pick it up. I've heard that it is very hard to read and is just really hard. It's just very hard emotionally, so be sure to look up trigger warnings before picking this up. But I'm very excited about it. I just love his writing, and I feel like I'm gonna love it so much. So anyways, that is the book I'm gonna pick up for this prompt. Okay guys, those are the 4 prompts that I'm gonna choose for the month of February. I'm really excited about this month. I had such a good reading month in January. I didn't read as much as I wanted to, but I definitely enjoyed the books that I did read, so I'm proud of myself nonetheless. But I had such a fun reading month, and I think just like not having all of these different requirements and things that I like need to do is just opening me up to like different books that I really actually am in the mood for and actually want to read. So I'm very excited about the month of February and really excited to pick up these books. These are all books that I've been wanting to get to for so long, so I'm really excited about them. But that is all that I have for this video. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. As always, make sure to check the description box below for my social media and my Amazon wish list if you wish to support me and my channel. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see